let me come back to what you said in the beginning, that, founders, especially the best ones, are those who are really stubborn. So do they listen to you? Are they, I love this word, coachable, because a lot of VCs, they speak about coachability of founders.
Oh, that's bullshit. Like, that's just, you never, like, if I had a coachable founder.
Yeah. What would you do?
Like, that's the worst. Like, because, like, so that means what? They do what I say? Like, why wouldn't I build that company?
Means. I mean, it's always very complicated, because then VCs, but they need to understand that they're the captain of the ship, but still need to be coachable.
But she'll listen to me because I'm super smart.
And I'm always confused, like, where is the line? Where is the golden middle?
The sad truth about VC is that you just invest in people and hope for the best. You don't help. There's no way you can help. You can make some intros, The biggest value of VC is the brand of the VC. The fact that you get money from those guys, and everyone thinks, oh, those guys, they made some good investments. They probably make good bets. So you kind of attach that brand. That's why YC is so popular, not just because there's some stuff that they help with, but the main thing is the brand, the stamp you get from YC. Oh, you're a YC startup, so all the VCs are gonna look at you versus all those non-YC startups. So if you're saying you're adding value as a VC, I'll be very careful, because most VCs subtract value, or they don't add. If they think they add, there's a lot of memes about that. The biggest value you can add is like, get the fuck out of the picture and let them run it the way they do.
And entrepreneurship is that you work as a team. Like, if you're in investment banking, you have one project, you try to finish your pitch deck, then if there's a deal, you work on the deal, and then it's gone. With the startup world, you actually work, even as an investor, you work in a team. So you work in a team with the founders who do the majority of the work, but you try to help where and with what you can. And you also work as a team with your partners in the fund, because, in our fund, we're a very small team, but everybody, even though we've all had an entrepreneurial background, everybody has a special skill in one area or another. There's a tech person, there's a finance and investment person, there's a person that's more focused on scaling. So we, even though like each of us sources companies on their own and becomes the point person for that company, all of us work as a team when that company goes through one of those challenges that I mentioned, and everybody gives inputs based on their own skills.
I think Underline Ventures is a startup as well.
It is.
And this is what I always tell the team. Mm-hmm. We are a startup. We gotta be lean and mean, and don't get too cocky, and work hard and build a great company with whom founders want to partner. And this is a better use of my talent than founding a proper startup, because I am not a really good, like operationally, I'm not that good. Okay. I'm a man of my father told me when I was like 20, he took me out for beer and he said, listen, Bogdan, some people work and some people think. You think.
And get crashed.
And that was like, all right. So and he was right. I am not operationally that good. I am more of a person who thinks things through, analyzes stuff. So I'm much better as an investor than if I have to run a super tight ship every day. I'm not that good at ops.
Mm-hmm. So now I understand even better why you wanted Adriana so much to work with you. Because she works hard.
Yeah,
and she also can think, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
She's good at both, so.
Yeah, but I mean, I also work hard, but I am super happy to, read an entire day about some weird sector or something and do some conclusions out of that, or do customer interviews or that type of work. I'm less gifted when it comes to organizing a 50 people team or something like that. I'm not I'm not that good at this.
Also related to founders not necessarily being aware of what lies ahead of them. I think in the beginning you start off with a huge dose of optimism and you're excited, but I think it's hard to sustain this level of energy and enthusiasm throughout the whole journey.
Yeah, and that's why we are not the Shark Tank investors. We like to develop relationship with them before we invest. So we want to date for 6 to 9 months typically, because that's when you see how they react to those problems.
Do you have like dating rituals? Or what do you do actually while you're dating a startup?
I'm cheap for dating. I only take my wife for expensive restaurants. Everything else, it's only coffee.
Okay.
But you know, it's kind of like more discussing what's happening, understanding the business updates, understanding what's their plan for the next 3 months or some period of time, and then seeing kind of like compared to what you thought is going to happen or what you need to accomplish, where you are at the moment. And that tells us a lot. And then at the same time, we also want to be helpful for them and tell them, hey, how can we help you in all of this? We are not officially part of the company, but now you can actually see our value with no price. And then if it works, we build the chemistry, and then when it's the right time for the startup and the right time for us, we can just do the investment. We don't need to negotiate for a while.
And if you are just as passionate about innovation as we are, hit subscribe for the Recursive podcast on YouTube or your favorite podcast platform. We're everywhere.